with Jason Castillo being your boxer puncher. All right, and the samurai grabbed him in the headlock and threw a couple of uppercuts, but Castiglione is starting to score with some heavy shots. And he's coming in. All right, A count. Of course, A count. Castiglione is banging his gloves together. He wants more. I think he wants a 16 count. Trying for another A count. And Castiglione is not even using his long reach. He's just coming in there and exchanging shots with them. So.
Keep going, Dave, while I fix the. We're on Facebook, but YouTube is down.
We're on Facebook?
Yeah.
So, Jessica Carr says, go Jay. Jessica Carr, I think that's short for California. Eric Uckerman says, hey, how you doing? Lisa Bell. Yo, where's J. Con Humbert? Don't yo me. You don't know me like that, okay? All right? I ain't your yo. I'm your boy, all right? So call me boy, all right? And we could talk. Mercedes Vasquez Simmons is watching. What's up, Mercedes? I don't know how I'd feel if I was named after a car. You know what I'm saying? What if my name was like Cadillac or something like that? You know, my name was Chevy. You know, I don't know.
Mercedes from Ford Promotions.
Jason Castellone says he's watching. Somebody must have his phone because he's fighting. Jason Castellone.
That's right.
This guy's doing a lot of things at once. He's fighting, watching, and commenting at the same time. All right. And look at the samurai go. Oh, and a headbutt. That was like a four-punch wild combination. And a headbutt by Dejan Catano. And Dejan Catano is just a wild, free-swinging type of guy. He's enjoyable to watch. He's not landing that many punches, but he's definitely a street fighter.
And somebody's yelling out.
What's he saying? What does Hukalo mean? Hukalo. Or is it Bukalo?
I think he's saying Bukalo. That means find them.
All right. It's all or nothing. Do or die. They're yelling Bukalo. Buscalo in Dejan's corner. I'm learning Spanish as we talk. Buscalo. Do or die. That's what they yell. Meanwhile, Jason Castellano is not establishing that jab like he should. For a tall guy and somebody who's fast, he should be establishing that jab with his height and his long arms. You know, like that. But it should be planting. And look at Dejan. Dejan Catano, the samurai from John's Gym in the Bronx, is throwing some wild shots and actually scoring. He's like you got your Mayorga versus Trinidad right here. Let's see, Jason Castellone see some shots. He's landed some heavy shots. Another 8 count. So that's a total of 16 in counts. That's 2 8 counts, George. Total of 16 in counts by the ref.
All right, and you know, I spoke to Castellón before he got on. He's like, listen, I'm going for that ring, and I'm going to go to MSG.
Wow.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's determined.
Because this is the road to the Garden. Oh, so let's talk about the Garden. For $25, you go to the Garden. Let's fill that Garden.
Right,
let's plan ourselves.
So April 19th is going to be Madison Square Garden. We're going to be
MSG,
live.
We will be live.
Well, we don't know yet. Remember, last year, if we get enough people to go to the Garden,
right,
then we'll be live. If we don't
get
enough
pay
people,
for the Garden.
Yeah, because we got to pay for it.
Yeah, the Garden costs money.
It costs money.
Right? So get out of your house, get into your garden.
Right.
And plant yourself.
Love it.
Plant yourself into one of these cheap seats.
That's right. $25 gets you in, man. $25. You can get your tickets at Ticketmaster, or you can go to USA
then you could afford not just one hot dog, but 2.
That's right. All right. So, and we did change our name to Pug Life Boxing.
Yes. Because
boxing.
Because you know you can't spell Chronicles. Okay. All right. So Jason Castellone scored 2 8 counts, 1 in each round, and he looks like he's starting to come forward now. Again, here we go. Here we go, and here's another 8 count.
And I see, it looks like Catano looked like he was about to go down, and actually he was held up by Castillo. And that is it.
Yeah, all right.
Over. It's a wrap.
All right, so the Samurai goes down swinging.
Wow.
And Matt Happany says, split decision, unreal. Alvinara says, all good, guys. Shout me out so my boss can hear it. Adrian Alvarado, we are not rats. Adrian, where do you work, by the way? Where do we got a call over there? All right? We're right. Calling tips. Like
no, don't do that, Dave. What are you trying to get
No, we don't rat people out. We don't snitch.
Don't do that.
We don't snitch.
Snitches, snitches get stitches, bro.
That's right, stitches. Speaking of this doctor, can we focus it on this doctor, George? Can we focus it on this doctor?
Is he? Yeah, he's there. He's there right now with
focus on the doctor.
He's doing that.
Can we get all right? All right. That doctor, by the way, works as a bouncer in a hospital on Friday and Saturday nights. All right? Because when gang members come in to the local hospital, you know, they're gang members, so they need stitches and things like this, but they get disorderly sometimes, so that doctor kicks them out.
All right, hold on, Dave.
Okay. Jason Castellano.
There you go, and that's the winner of that bout.
So good fight for the Samurai. Good trying. Obviously, Castellano, even though he's novice, has a lot of experience.
He said he's been working. Okay, so I saw him before the fight. He said he's been working on what he's watching from Pug Life Boxing. He's been watching us, and he's been listening to all the commentating that we've been doing. And he says, I'm working on it. And he goes, I'm going to show you today that I've made some improvement. And clearly, you saw that today.
Clearly he did. So let's just give him one more tip. Work on that jab. Your height, your reach, your jab should be snapping, and it should be popping people's heads back. All right? No ifs, ands, and buts.
Okay,
He's got the talent. If you didn't have the talent, we wouldn't say it.
Right.
I would not say it. He obviously has the talent.
Yes, he does.
That jab should be working overtime.
Let me give a couple of shout-outs to YouTube.
Shout them out.
We had a temporary, the feed went down for just a second.
Whose tube went down? YouTube.
All right, but not Facebook. Facebook is still on.
Facebook is on.
So Israel A and YouTube we're still on. We're both on now. Israel A says Pug Life Boxing must be live at MSG.
Must be live.
Yeah, we got to be live, man.
Yeah,
but
because
we want to be live.
Dead people don't make good fights.
We want to be live. We want to be broadcasting live on MSG. So the only way we could do that and we can document what's happening is if you go to the Garden, buy some tickets.
We'll document this.
April 19th. It's going to be on. It's
get your ass out of your house and get yourself into the Garden.
That's not the way it's supposed to be said. Dude.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Get out of your house and get into the Garden.
Get out of your house and go into the Garden.
That's it. There you go.
That's it. Plant yourself in the Garden for only $25.
All right, so who else? We got any more shout-outs here? Anybody we got a shout-out there?
Oh, no, I think I said shout-out. Elisa Bell. No, I haven't said that. Donna Reed. Hey, what's up? Popcorn Mom is watching. How you doing, Popcorn Mom? Poppy Nice is watching.
All right, let's get the announcements real quick before we
Joseph Torres.
Yeah. So you got Jaquan Humbert from New Bed-Stuy Boxing Club in the red. And you have Salah Ali from Mendez, and we saw Salah Ali.
Salah Ali is a strong guy, right? I remember.
Very strong. Very strong.
Lefty-righty conundrum coming up, but I don't think it matters with Salah because he's so stocky. He's going to be trying to get inside and just try and throw some punches. Jaquan spins out quickly, though. So this is going to be an interesting fight. Remember Jaquan last time. He showed some good footwork, did some shuffles in the middle of the ring.
Where did we see him? We saw him in, what was that, in the New York Athletic Club, right?
Nah, I don't think so. I think he's just making things up, George.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. So I guess I'm in good company because
he might have been in the New York Athletic Club. Wow, look at that. And Salah Ali tries to come in, and he's met with fire. So Jaquan is managing to keep Salah Ali off of him with a good jab. The lefty-righty conundrum is in effect. And you see Jaquan throwing jabs, and Salah Ali's basically not throwing a jab except to pull with and to try to get him with his right hand. Jaquan sees it. Referee Frank Pena in the ring. Frankie don't play. He keeps everything straight. Frankie Pena does.
Salah Ali catching Jaquan with that right.
Oh, Salah tried to go lefty a little bit.
Yeah,
there.
he did.
And tried to throw something.
He missed.
Yeah, I don't. You're not gonna catch a guy this quick with those kind of big, slow punches.
And Jaquan snapping that jab out there.
Right.
Not really connecting, but just putting it out there, pulling it out there a little bit. And now Salah Ali rushing in.
Here's the charge, George. Here's the charge.
And holding on to the back of the head of
Jaquan. But he landed some rights while he was doing that.
Yes, he did.
A little holding and hitting. He said Jaquan's a little too slippery. Let me hold him a couple times. That's what I do when I go fishing, George. Those fish get slippery, you got to bang them out. You got to hold them down and just bang them out. Hold with your left, bang with your right.
And Jaquan on the outside, not really throwing any punches in this round. I didn't see anything. It went down to like, what, 10 seconds?
Well, Jaquan's definitely scored more. I mean, Salah landed a couple of punches at the end. I don't know if he might have stole that round. He's got a chance. He landed a couple of hard punches. I don't know if he stole it or not.
So, all right, so we're going to go to the second round coming up.
Jessica Carr. All right. Poppy Nice says,
what is Poppy
looks
Nice
like a TKO to me. I think he's talking about some other stuff.
Yeah, previous stuff. You're scrolling back.
Drew Brand says something. Okay. Drew Brand says 2 hot dogs are good there. Sam Claire's watching. All right. And Chris Axel. I think that's short for Axelrod.
All right. We're going to ask you to please share the link so we can give these guys some FaceTime.
Right.
We do really appreciate that.
All right. So let's see. So Jaquan is in from New Bed-Stuy. Sometimes he's got the AKA Spider-Man, and he was keeping his distance and he's throwing jabs, but he's not landing any jabs.
Right. He's coming up short again. He comes up short with that jab and he throws it out again. He's still coming up short. I don't know if he's just not trying to be aggressive with that, or Salah Ali is, and Salah Ali switching.
Right, and he landed with that crazy big right hand. So,
and I think he's feeling good. Salah Ali is feeling good about his performance from the first round, and he's coming out here very quick and charging, and Jaquan holding on.
Right.
But I want to see Jaquan throwing some punches, man.
Yeah, I like to see it. Some that actually hit.
And that big right again by Salah Ali missing.
And it's Salah with the holding and
Jaquan and holding and hitting. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And so was Jaquan. He held.
Yeah, he held a little bit, but I think he's more like trying to push Salah off. But he's got to punch. You can't push a guy off. You got to punch a guy off you.
And again, he's throwing that snap, but snapping out that jab, but he's really not connecting. And again, with a lazy jab to the body, not connecting. Salah Ali rushing again with that right.
Right.
And
Salah Ali is really hard to hit for a guy who wants to come in and just charge and bull you. Salah Ali is very hard to hit. He's slippery, moves away, and then he's going to come charging forward somewhere in that. And that's the thing, George, is Salah winning these rounds because I don't see Jaquan landing zero.
I see him winning.
And
so far, round one, I got Salah Ali because Jaquan is really inactive. No activity coming from his corner. Again, running back and Salah Ali charging. Not any clean, effective punching by Salah, but he is connecting. Nice right there by Jaquan. Another straight left by Jaquan. Just coming up a little short, but those are the only punches they threw. And a nice left by Jaquan now connecting. That was a clean punch.
Right, and a check hook. All right. Wow, Jaquan might have stole that round in the end. So So I have it completely opposite. I had Jaquan winning the beginning of the round and Salah coming back, maybe stealing it. And I had Salah in round 2 winning that round, and then maybe Jaquan coming back.
But maybe
they
threw, to me, they threw what, like maybe 30 punches in the
they're very hard, very hard.
In the first 2 rounds.
Yeah,
they're not really throwing. They're really not.
And this is something that fighters are going to regret, George. They're going to regret this. And one of the things that they're going to regret is they're giving away the fights. They're giving away the fight. We're going to give some shout-outs, all right?
Well, no, I just want to say something that Israel A on YouTube says Blue is hungry for that knockout. I think that's what Maybe he's looking for that one punch, and maybe that's why he's not really throwing those punches.
Well, I see a lot of it looks like Arabic writing. So Salah Ali has a lot of fans coming on Facebook. Yeah.
Somebody says Salah Ali is like a crazy ex-girlfriend.
Wow. Yeah, he's something.
Oh, he's busy. He's busier. He's the busier fighter.
Right.
And now, nice combination by Jaquan. Jaquan now getting out of the corner. Salah Ali stalking him, trying to chase him down.
Now we got a real fight on our hands, George. Round 3. Both of them know that it could be in the balances right here, the seesaw.
And Jaquan loading up with that left, but not throwing it.
Right.
And I think he's looking for that big left.
Yeah, he's looking for something. But he doesn't have to look far. Salah's right in front of him.
He snapped out that jab. Now he's connecting with the jab. That's what I want to see. Set up that. Yeah, then he can set up that right jab. Then he can set up that left and hit.
Yeah, everything else comes with the jab. He's got to land the jab. You're not landing the jab, you're not doing anything. And Salah, same thing. He should throw his jab instead of pawing with it.
Yeah, he was pawing back with him. A big left by Jaquan. Catches Salah, but Salah not backing up. Coming forward still. A little bit sloppy on the footwork, but still coming forward. He gets caught with a nice straight left.
All right, let's see what
Salah.
Yeah, Salah's walking into punches now. He hasn't scored with his punch. And referee Frank Pena says break clean.
And they did. And they did. Again, Salah Ali coming in with his head first. Now getting pushed by Jaquan.
Yeah, Salah's throwing that big overhand right, but it just doesn't seem to be connecting. But for the same part, Jaquan is throwing a big left, and well, he's connecting a couple of times, but not too many. And Salah is an interesting guy. He does not get hit with jabs. He's very sharp.
Now a little wrestling match, last 10 seconds, a nice straight right.
Why not? Why not? We need a little wrestling.
Another right. But I don't know, Dave. I don't know how you saw this.
All right. Well, I gave Jaquan the first round and the third, but you gave Salah the first two, right?
I gave, because he was just the busier of the two.
Who'd you give round 3 to?
You know what? I got to say Jaquan took round 3. I don't know how you guys saw it out there in Facebook land.
Right.
The way I saw Facebook and YouTube, I don't know how you guys saw it, but I saw Salah Ali taking this because of sheer activity. That's all it was.
Right. All right. I saw Jaquan winning rounds 1 and 3, and Salah winning round 2. But both rounds 1 and 2, they could go either way because of the lack of activity, or the lack of punches on these two guys.
Right.
Okay. So James says something. Emmanuel Feliciano says, "What about are we up to?" Pay attention.
Third bout.
Okay. Ruben Reyes says something. Elan De Jesus, Alex Olan, Miriam Small.
Well,
James, Ruben Reyes.
Israel A says that it looks like a draw to him.
Just Mello. 3 rounds. We're not going to get a draw, and it's a tournament. So it's going to go some way.
And Elan De Jesus from Durkin, New York is in this tournament. He's watching.
Okay. And Ruben Reyes says
Dunkirk, New York.
Ellaville's in the house. Man, he's old school boxing home of Jeremy Reyes.
Right, let's go up to this.
All right, let's see what we got.
For the official announcement.
Okay.
All right, so you were right.
Okay.
You saw Jaquan taking it, pulling it off, and he did.
Not by much, though. By one of the strings of his spider web. Jaquan Spider-Man Humbert. All right? You narrowly escaped losing, okay?
Yeah, I just didn't see too much activity on his part.
Right.
I'd like to see him to be busy, and hopefully he watches this video and he could criticize himself and say, For
a person to have that good of a jab and not hit somebody with it is ludicrous.
Right.
Just like Jason Castillo in round Castillon in the second fight.
Yes.
Great jab. All this athletic talent, not landing the jab. Right. You got to land that jab.
All right, so we are going to go to the 4th bout of the evening. We have scheduled 10. Entering the ring now is Jason Capetillo in the red corner. Jason there saying his prayers in the corner. All right, we got to take a quick commercial break, right?
Send it.
So let me just make sure.
Oh, the text is good? Okay. All right.
Oh, we got to do that in a second, Dave.
Introducing first, boxing at the red corner, representing the Brotherhood Boxing Club,
Jason Capetillo from Brotherhood Boxing Club.
Not just any Tio, a Capetillo.
Yeah, a little sugar too.
That's it.
A little Capetillo with some sugar.
Gavon. I like this name, Gavon.
Gavon Barrett.
Gavon.
And he's from Mendez in the Bronx.
All right, Chris Axel says he's Jason Capetillo's older brother. You guys got different names. Maybe you're stepbrothers.
Hey, you're my brother.
Hey, we got different names. Maybe we're stepbrothers.
All right, round number one, Capetillo in the red, Jason Capetillo. And you got Barrett in the blue.
Gavon. And Gavon, all right, we got the height disparity syndrome going on here. And I've seen Jason Capetillo before.
Yes, you have.
He moves well.
Yes, he does.
He uses that height disparity to his advantage. He's a shorter guy who gets on the inside, makes moves and punches.
And he throws that overhand right. He has a vicious overhand right that he unleashes once in a while.
And Gavon has to work his height disparity. So you see Gavon trying to make an adjustment, and he's making it with his legs. He's bringing his height to a lower point, which is not really a good thing. And now he's going on the inside. And Gavon is fighting Capetillo's fight by going on the inside.
Again, that overhand right that we were talking about. Capetillo threw it. Not really connecting. It was kind of glancing.
Actually, we weren't talking about it. You were talking about it.
Well, I spoke about it. I spoke about it.
I'm going to agree with you, though, and I'm going to start talking about it, too. So.
Well, if he throws it, let's see.
No, he did. He did.
Just an arsenal. Something in his arsenal.
Absolutely. And Jason Capetillo is very comfortable on the inside. Gavon has to throw his punches from the outside. In other words, he's got to throw a jab.
These guys are 152. We're still in the 152-pound novice division.
All right, novice 2-minute rounds, less than 10 fights.
All right, going to the body is Barrett, Gavin Barrett, and now against the ropes is Capetillo. 10-second warning. Capetillo now. Now it's more of a pushing match.
All right. Okay, so that was a little bit interesting, George.
Okay, tell me why.
All right, because it seemed that the taller fighter is fighting the shorter fighter's fight.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And then the shorter fighter, who has the taller fighter fighting the fight that he wants, is not taking full advantage of it.
Exactly.
So a little bit strange there.
Exactly. I did notice that. Notice that.
Got these novice guys doing novice things.
All right. All right, so anyway, April 19th.
Oh, I'm still making hand signals, sorry. I was making hand signals to our director over there.
April 19th, Madison Square Garden.
MSG.
Tickets start at $25.
Listen, where are you going to see your favorite fighter, somebody you know from around the way?
Where are you going to see us?
In MSG. And we'll be there. We'll be there in person.
Yeah, we're going to see us. All right, round number 2.
We're going to be broadcasting from the scoreboard.
All right,
the
Gavin in the blue, Gavin Barrett. from Mendez Boxing Club in the Bronx, and you have Jason Capetillo from Brotherhood Boxing in Brooklyn. So this is a battle of the boroughs.
Borough battle. And Ernesto Rodriguez, who was limping around before with his bad knee, is looking pretty good in the ring right now. Ernesto Rodriguez is seasoned referee.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa, almost fell to the ropes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's what you call a rope-a-dope.
Capetillo now with that right again, trying to score.
All right.
Gavin Barrett, now they're both tied up here, holding on a little bit.
And Capetillo, you know what? He's a novice fighter, so I'm not going to criticize him on it. But to get on the inside, to do all that work to get on the inside, yeah, that's what you have to do.
And he proved you wrong right there.
Right, because he was smothering his punches on the other side. You don't go chest to chest with somebody. You get on the inside if you're a shorter fighter. Work your feet. Here we go again. He's smothering. He's smothering his own punches. He has to work his feet.
Yeah, but that's
I
see Capetillo just pushing forward though. I see him pushing forward and just,
which is wrong.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's Capetillo. I'm sorry, that's Barrett, Gavin Barrett. I saw because Capetillo was on the ropes.
No, but no.
That's what I saw. That's what I saw.
Look at Capetillo. He's not.
Right, now it's Capetillo. Yeah.
No, it's Capetillo the whole time because he's the more seasoned boxer and he's the shorter boxer. This is where he should want to be. And Gavin Barrett on that time is holding him up because Gavin Barrett is there's that big overhand right that you're talking about, George. Now Gavin Barrett is smothering Capetillo. All right, so on this fight, we have Gavin Barrett, who's like a big piece of fly paper, and he's smothering Capetillo.
He's the fly.
Yeah, he's
fly paper. Fly
paper. Yeah,
okay.
like a big, like a mouse trap, like those glue mouse trap, and he's smothering Capetillo. But Capetillo, as a smaller fighter, as somebody who works to get on the inside all the time, should know how to move his feet, get some angles, create a little room for himself. You know, even if you got to headbutt a little bit, throw your shoulder in there, throw your elbow in there, get some space and throw some punches. You don't let a guy do that to you if that's your game.
Right.
All right? If that's your game, then you should be able to play it.
Right.
Right? That's like, you're playing cards with somebody who doesn't speak math, and you're letting them beat you. You know what I'm saying, George?
Well, yes, I do. I understand.
Okay.
All right, this is the...
Look at Ernesto's saying, look, he doesn't like this fly paper nonsense. Look at Ernesto. Ernesto's the most interesting referee in the world. And he doesn't usually drink beer, but if he does, you know what kind he drinks. That commercial kind.
That's right.
All right. So here we got these guys, and here they go again, smothering themselves. All right. And look at Barrett. Barrett's coming forward, and he's throwing some punches. But Barrett, here he goes. He's like sticking on him like fly paper again. He threw some punches, and then he did that fly paper thing that he does. So, coming chest first and then smothering. That's how it feels like when you get strangled by an octopus.
But Castillo is hanging on now. He's holding on to Gavin Barrett.
Castillo is still pushing forward for some reason, and I have no idea why. The guys inside, all you need is a little space and start throwing punches and stop wrestling with them. Look at Castillo with that football move.
Yeah, head first, yeah.
Yeah. Why?
What just happened? Did he just take a point?
Yeah, he took a point from him because he kept diving in with his head. Capetillo did.
He's still doing. He started to again.
I don't even know what he's doing. And then
Gavin Barrett doing the same thing now. He's put his head down and just going to the
Gavin Barrett is not as experienced as Capetillo. I don't know what Jason's doing. Jason Capetillo should be getting some room for himself and trying to punch, but he's holding on. And Barrett's doing a good job. This is a bad job.
Yeah, no,
it's an ugly fight. It's ugly.
It's ugly. I think a lot of footwork needs to be worked on here, Dave.
As opposed to the 0 that's being shown?
Yeah.
As opposed to both people.
I'm sorry, guys.
Right.
And we say that out of love and respect for you guys.
Right.
You know, when you're.
But that was horrible. All right, so George, let's just say, when two praying mantises fight, right? They plant their back feet, they lock horns, and then they push against each other. That's what it looked like just now.
So you just saw a fight.
That was not a boxing match, all right? We need boxing. We need boxers in the ring. We need, like other things.
All right,
we need exciting animals.
We have to take a commercial. We need to do that like right after this fight, okay? So definitely right after they make the announcement, we have to take.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, but in the meantime,
there's the ring doctor again. Look at the ring doctor.
Yeah, he's checking Barrett out.
Right, that ring doctor. Look at him. He's a bouncer in the hospital. All right. He's a bouncer, and when the gang members act up and they beat each other up in these rumbles, he keeps them in check.
Gosh.
He keeps them in check on Friday and Saturday nights.
They're crazy.
I'm telling you, he's a bouncer in the hospital. Not many people could do that because if he really knocks you out, he can revive you, George. He's a real doctor.
All right, so let's go up to the ring announcer. Matthew is going to announce them right now.
Boxing out of the blue corner,
all right, so
I think that's from that point deduction. That's from that point deduction. I don't know.
No. All right, so we got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's not gonna fight for you in court.
Thank you. I got you. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
Gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
You better call Norm. Call Norm.
Listen, don't throw in the towel if you have legal problems. Throw in this towel.
That's right.
What's his number? 1-600 Norm? 646-600 Norm. Norm.
Norm is a fighter too.
The legal storm.
That's right.
They call Norm the legal storm.
That's right.
Like a whirlwind,
Good
like
man,
a tornado.
Very impressing person too, though. He boxes. He actually boxes in Gleason Gym. He actually does.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
There's some,
what's going on, Dave?
I don't know. Something's going on. Somebody got in the ring and somebody got out of the ring.
I thought there was a concert coming on.
Wow, I thought something was about to go down.
All right, so that was the fourth bout. We're entering the fifth bout of this evening.
All right, out of the red corner.
So we're at the halfway point. Go ahead.
At the red corner, we got Elvis Cardenas from Champs BC. He's got a nickname, George. It's El Sampancho Jr.
Oh, my gosh.
What's a Sampancho, George?
I have no idea.
I think if your name is Sam and it's raining, you put on the Sampancho.
Wow.
And forget the umbrella. All right. And out of the other corner, we have from Gym X, Jason Barrios. And his trainer is Ra. I know his trainer. Call him Ra.
Jay Schwan? Is that how you say it? Jay Schwan?
Jason.
Jay Schwan Barrios.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You never been in the hood. You don't know how to handle these names? Ernesto Rodriguez threatened me. All right, so I'm a little bit upset with Jason Castillo in that last fight for not fighting his fight when this guy was willing to fight his fight. He just got confused, and I don't know what he did, I expected better things from him. He just kept tangling up with the other guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Right.
What he's.
Devon Barrett did what he could do. Devon Barrett did the best he could do, and he just did whatever he could do. But we've seen better out of Jason Castillo.
Seems like his Seems like his
El Sampancho Jr.
Seems like Capetillo's style has changed since last year.
Jay Sean is coming up. You want some shout outs on Facebook, George?
Yeah, you can shout him out.
Fasundo Machado, how you doing? Jay-Z Unique, how you doing?
Right.
Emmanuel Feliciano, Dave, is this 141? Yes, it is.
Yes, we
141.
have gone down in weight now. We are at the 141 weight class now.
Andy Dominguez says Gavon won. I have to agree.
Yes, he did.
All right, let's see what else we got. Andy Dominguez is watching.
All right, round number 141. Elvis Cardenas in the red headgear.
And I'll tell you what, Elvis Cardenas looks like a legitimate boxer puncher.
Yeah, he came out. He came out with nice straight punches.
Cassie O'Connor's our referee.
And Barrios on the outside, very fast.
Yeah.
Very fast Barrios is.
Yeah, and he's got a sneaky hook. I'm sure he's gonna catch.
Yes, he does.
Elvis at least once this fight with it. There it is. There's that sneaky hook. And Jason Barrios is a little bit of a trickster.
Nice combo there by Elvis Cardenas.
Right, Elvis Cardenas has a good style, good boxer puncher style.
And fast too. He's
very
quick.
fast.
He's quick.
He's
Both
very
of these
fast
guys are
and
very fast.
accurate. Yeah. He's fast. He's accurate. He's a good boxer.
Sharp punches, definitely sharp punches.
And Jason Barrios is a tricky guy. Gives angles.
Right, yes.
Uses his height. He uses his short height to an advantage. He puts himself lower, and then comes in and punches out of different angles.
And that left to the body, nice left to the body by Barrios.
All right. But what you call it? Just scored. Elvis Cardenas scored with a sneaky right uppercut just a few seconds ago, about 10, 15 seconds ago. It was nice. He's got nice sharp punches.
Yes, he does. Cardenas has some nice, crisp, clean, sharp punches.
Good foot movement.
Yeah, moving well around the ring. Plants his foot, throws his punches, and then moves out of there.
All right. Or holds.
Or holds in this case, yeah.
See, there goes that hook
sneaky,
again.
Yeah, that sneaky hook by by Barrios. And answering is Cardenas. Cardenas now with a nice straight left. And scoring to the body is Barrios, and now answering is Cardenas.
Good first round.
Yeah, this.
All right, now we got some boxing going on. We got some punching and some boxing.
Yeah, I like this.
So welcome back to the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. We were away for a little while. We were in street fighting, rumbling, fly paper stuff. Now we're back to boxing. We're back to punching. We just need a chair for him.
All right, so
okay.
We just got word.
Patrick Day is going to come by?
Yeah, Patrick Day.
All right.
Patrick Day is going to be here. You know him as the Intercontinental Champion.
Right.
He's going to be coming on and sitting with us and commentating with us. That's going to be good. I like them because he sat with us at the beginning, I think, of this
right, at the Amatuer. He with us. All right, so we got boxing going on again.
And that's going to be on the 8th bout. So this right now, we are in the 5th bout of the evening.
Who'd you give that first round to, George?
I gave it, I'm going to say because of the crisper, cleaner punches, I'm going to give that to Elvis Cardenas, and we start round number 2.
Yeah, and definitely more punches, too. And this Elvis Cardenas, El Sampancho Jr.,
and there's some nice crisp punching from Cardenas again, catching Barrios. Barrios coming with a...
He reminds me of some of these California fighters from Mexico.
Oh, you're talking about Barrios?
No, the
Cardenas?
Cardenas, yeah. Some of these young guys that like De La Hoya's bringing up. And he's only a novice. He looks really good.
He looks good there. The exchange now, Cardenas also, Barrios catching Cardenas also in that little exchange. And what I like about them is that they didn't smother their punches in that exchange.
And Barrios has that sneaky hook, but he's got to land it more flush. He's got to land it with some.
Now an
some
overhand
emphasis.
right by Cardenas. Not very clean on that one. Barrios coming back. Barrios moving forward, but Cardenas catching Barrios as he comes in. And again, there goes Cardenas.
Barrios has got to have more than that hook. He's got one hook. He seems to be a fighter in pieces, George. He's got a couple of pieces that are good to him, and the rest is just not quite there. It's still being developed.
Yeah, you can tell in this stage. You can definitely tell that there's some developmental stuff going on. In the ring.
Right.
And you see it. I can see it there. I can definitely see that.
Cardenas is a little experienced. I was watching him hold. He was holding Barrios. See, look, he holds with his left hand, and then now he's holding with his right. He's a tricky holder, Elvis.
Cardenas,
yeah, he is. He holds with either hand, and he makes sure that it's on the opposite
and here's
side
the funny
of the referee.
part that now the referee is warning Barrios.
Yeah.
On that nice sneaky left again by Barrios catches Cardenas, but
not enough scoring.
Yeah, not enough scoring for him.
Yeah.
I'm still liking what I'm seeing with Cardenas. Sharp, effective punching.
Right. And it's not that we don't like what we're seeing from Barrios.
No, not at all.
He's throwing some good punches.
Not at all. And you know what? You could tell that he's developing, and he's going to be a tough guy later on as he develops in boxing.
Moves his head well, understands distance, has timing with that hook.
And he cut the ring off a little bit for Cardenas as well. I saw that in the bout.
Yeah. And Cardenas is tricky. Cardenas, he holds the hand that's opposite the referee, so the referee can't see it.
Yeah.
You got to be a little seasoned.
Yeah,
that's right. You got to be a little seasoned, you know. Get some of that New Orleans seasoning, you put it on, put it on the fighter, and that's what you get, holding on the other side of the ref.
I like it.
All right. Let's see. Alawi, Alomadi, Sarah Thomas. Hey, what's Sarah Thomas doing? Danielle Karras.
Sarah Thomas is also in the
Danielle Castro, I mean.
Nice combination there by Cardenas again. Again, now answering is with that strong left hook was Barrios, but now again the nice exchange again, and you know, basically the exchange, the more active punching and the sharper punches are coming from Cardenas' corner.
Well, you can see that Rod turned Barrios loose because Barrios is coming forward with some meaning right now.
He is, but he gets caught with that right, the strong right by Cardenas, and now a nice modified uppercut by Cardenas.
Barrios could take it.
Yes, he is. He's standing in there. He's got a chin. He definitely has a chin. Again, gets hit with that right, but stands in there. Moving forward is Barrios. And now to the body is Cardenas. Barrios moving against the ropes. Cardenas pushing him back on the ropes.
Look at Cardenas. Cardenas is a sneaky holder.
Now in the corner, they go.
But Barrios is leaning forward too. Like if you're leaning forward like that, you're gonna get held. You have to get on your own feet. You gotta get that center of the weight on your own feet, so that you don't get thrown off balance. Like right now, he's coming forward. As long as you don't lean forward, you're okay.
Oh, and a big right by Cardenas catches Barrios. Barrios got to be careful, man, leaning like that.
Right.
Don't get caught.
See, and Barrios is smothering himself by coming forward too much.
Oh, and that sneaky left by Barrios catches Cardenas. Cardenas now holding
Barrios is showing me something this round. I'm really enjoying watching Barrios this round. He's coming forward. He's throwing punches.
Look what Cardenas does. Holds on and then steps back and then starts unleashing the punches. A nice like four-piece combination there to end the round.
Well, if Elvis Cardenas is throwing a combination, he's throwing a few punches at a time, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Liking what I'm seeing, man. Wow. So, all right. How did you see it, Dave? Who you got?
Well, I think Elvis Cardenas, El Sapancho Jr. won this fight.
He's going to move forward. He's going to move forward in the tournament, you think?
But yeah, I think so. And he shows a lot too. He's a skilled fighter. He throws punches and bunches. He's exciting to watch. He's fun to see. He's got a little seasoning on him.
Right.
You know, somebody seasons him up. He's got a few tricks. But Barrios, I want to see him when he learns not to throw his face and his chest into his forward attack. He's got a good forward attack. It's very sneaky. If he learns some angles and not to smother his own punches, you know, a lot of guys think that you come forward when you fight. You do, but you cannot put your chest and your head over your front feet. You can't do it. You can't do it. You need your feet under you so that you can manipulate yourself and you can start moving your feet.
And if you do put your head in front of your feet, what happens then?
Well,
what happens?
A couple things. One, if you do it on the outside, you're going to get hit.
Right.
On the inside, you probably won't get hit, but then you can't throw punches out. You smother your own punches.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good point there, Dave. And we're going to take it back up to the ring. I'm sorry, for the official announcement as Matt steps into the ring.
Gingerly, right? Matt's stepping pretty gingerly.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
You look like you didn't trust those trainers, man.
By unanimous decision, boxing out of the red corner, Cardenas.
Great job by Elvis Cardenas.
Good job.
And it's gonna be exciting to watch him in this tournament, man. That's gonna be really fun to watch
absolutely.
And see where he's developed from here. And let me tell you, I take my hat off to Barrios as well. Barrios did a great job. You could tell he's developing, and he's going to be exciting to see later on.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like what he has to offer. He's got interesting timing. You know, he's just got to learn a few more moves.
Yeah, that's all.
A guy like him should watch like an Adrian Broner when Adrian Broner was younger, as opposed to before he started making so much money and
became flashy.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, in the crowd is that Intercontinental Champion. Where is he? Patrick Dave. Our camera guy's looking for him. We can't find him. He's somewhere around here.
He's somewhere around.
Well,
we're clapping.
You're going to hear about Patrick, and you're going to see him in a few bouts on the 7th. She said the 7th bout, I think. Right?
I don't know. What are we up to now?
Come on here. Well, this is the 6th bout coming up. We have 10 scheduled this evening. Remember, this is the Road to the Garden, the Ringmasters Tournament, April 19th. You want to be at MSG. Only $25 gets you in. That's all.
Get out of your car. Get into the garden.
Get out of your house and get into the garden. Get out of work and get into the garden.
Get out of your home garden and get into the Madison Square garden.
There you go. I like it. I think we're two poets.
Just get to the garden.
There you go.
$25. Support these kids, man. They need your support.
And by the way, while we're here in Freeport, Long Island, there's an event going on here for cancer, for a program with cancers. Kids Have More, the Motivation, Recovery, Environment, Inc., and they're collecting funds here for children's cancer research. And we are definitely supporting by being here today at Freeport, Long Island, Dave.
That's cool. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. And that's what we do. That's part of what we do. And we're bringing these shows to you live. And they're throwing out T-shirts to the crowd. This is a great time to take a commercial break.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right back.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's not gonna fight for you in court.
Thank you. I know. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
Gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
All right. We're back. We're back. And we're here. So that was Norman Steiner, 6'1", 6'4", 6". 600, Norm.
1646, 600, Steiner?
Norm. All right, so we're coming up on the, let's go back here, Dave. Let's go back to us here.
All right. There's all kinds of stuff going to happen right here.
Yeah, they're handing out all kinds of T-shirts, and Patrick Day is in the ring now. The Intercontinental Champion. He's holding 2 belts there. I'm not sure what.
He's got a couple of belts.
Yeah. WBC. He's got a WBC belt. I'm not sure what the other belt is, but
he's got some of those Intercontinental belts.
All right.
Oh.
All right, so it's a short intermission here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's talk boxing, Dave. Let's talk boxing then.
Let's talk boxing. All right. Besides MSG, do we have anything else to talk about?
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about it.
All right. Want to talk real boxing? Want to go there?
Let's go there. What do we got?
All right. What do we got? All right. Anthony Joshua, heavyweight champion.
Right.
All right. People are saying he's ducking somebody from Brooklyn.
No, he's fighting him.
No, he's not. Are they scheduled?
Jarrell Miller, yeah.
No, I'm not talking about Miller. I'm not talking about Baby. I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about Big Baby. I'm talking about somebody else from Brooklyn.
Who's that?
The heavyweight champion here in the United States.
Deontay Wilder?
Yes, man.
He's not from Brooklyn.
I thought he was from Brooklyn.
No, he's from like Louisiana or somewhere down south.
You know what? He always fights in Brooklyn, so he looks like a Brooklynite to me.
Oh my God.
All right. Anyway.
All right.
Bottom line is, Big Baby Miller
is fighting
Anthony Joshua.
Right.
And
that's going to be interesting. I'm going to bet some money on that because they're saying that Big Baby Miller will not even survive the 12 rounds.
I know, and that's what.
Not only will he survive it, he's got a good chance of winning.
Right.
He's got a chance of winning. You know, Big Baby Miller is over 300 pounds.
A big guy, man.
So when he's coming forward, that's a lot to keep off of you.
Right.
For 12 rounds, that big ball of,
muscle. A lot of muscle and power.
And punches is coming forward. That's a lot to handle.
All right, so that was one of the things that I want to cover because they're saying he's still ducking Anthony Joshua's still ducking him, and they're talking about.
Well, no, they're going to make the fight.
They're going to make the fight, but it's just when the money is right, and that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
that
Eddie
Hearn's waiting.
Yeah, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. There's a lot of big names, and there's a couple other guys coming up in there too. It's gonna be a good. Heavyweight boxing is back, and it's going to be exciting.
I don't know. Do you really think it's back, though?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
And so right now, who do you see that's exciting in the heavyweight boxing division that you can say, hey, listen, man, this is the guy that's going to take the heavyweight division back?
We just gotta wait. Let's wait. Let's let the top take care of the top.
Right.
And as the top takes care of the top, there's some guys sneaking up there.
Okay, and we saw that you were somebody.
And they're still avoiding Luis Ortiz.
Luis Ortiz looked good the other day.
Yeah, he always looks good. He always looks good. There's an issue with him in blood pressure, but and since he's Cuban, you don't know how old he is, no matter what the birth certificate says. So, but he is somebody who's serious.
Right.
He's serious.
Yeah, I saw him, and I was like, wow, this guy, he looks good. He looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And now moving gears from the heavyweight division, I want to talk about somebody that you just had the pleasure of being with last week. You sat down with and spoke, Conor McGregor. Right.
Well, Conor McGregor, I got to meet him. He was a nice guy. Very Irish, very strong, very Pinuit, and he sees a lot of things happening in the MMA world, of other fights. He wants a rematch. He's looking for a rematch with Bibi. he's going to start wrestling bears himself, Conor McGregor. This is out of his mouth. He's going to start wrestling bears himself to get himself in shape for that fight.
Okay.
It's human bears, too. I mean, big human MMA guys.
Sure.
But also, some bears. I think he's going to Russia. He's got to go to, you can't go to, like, the normal countries to do this. You can't go to, like,
all right, but
England.
if he's sticking
you got to
more,
go to, like, Uzbekistan.
is he sticking more with the MMA, or is he going back, or is he going to try to put his toe and stick his toe into boxing like he did with Mayweather?
Listen, the only time he's going to go to boxing if it's worth
The
a
money.
$1 zillion.
Okay. So he's going to stick back to MMA, and I saw that little interview you did with him, and that was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
and,
he's an interesting fella.
Okay, good. All right, so that was it. That was interesting to watch a little bit. And we're just waiting for a few minutes before we go back to the live boxing. And again, this is again for the Kids Have More motivational recovery environment.
All right, let's go back to some shout-outs. We got Nicholas.
Shout him out.
Nikosi Solomon, and got a lot of Arabic writing here, which I can't read. Sean Boyle, how you doing? Emmanuel Feliciano, James.
And coming to right now, just came over and popped up to us, is Elvis Cardenas. Elvis, why don't you, grab this.
Speaking to the mic, Elvis. Speaking to the mic.
Yeah, grab that mic.
Speak a little bit, Elvis. You're a novice fighter, but you've obviously been boxing a while. How long have you been boxing?
3.5 years.
All right, hold on
1 second.
How long have you been boxing?
3.5 years?
Yeah, 3.5 years.
So you didn't just go into novice. Have you been a novice before, or?
Yeah, this was my 11th fight.
It's your 11th fight. Okay, so you're an experienced novice fighter. So this is after this you're an open fighter.
Get in there. They want to see you.
See your face. See your face.
There you go.
All right. So this is Elvis Cardenas. He's an experienced of the novice. He's going for his ring.
Excuse me?
You going for the ring?
Yeah, totally.
Going for the ring. And he's showing some stuff. Very interesting to see you fight. Very interesting. All right. You got any shout outs? You want to shout anybody out?
Who do I have to shout out?
Anybody you want.
Yeah.
Anybody that's watching, you got anybody watching?
Well, my father. That's it. My father, my family, and my coach, Joey. That's it.
You don't got a mom?
Excuse me?
Your mom? You don't have a mom?
Oh, yeah. My family. Yeah, my mom, my brother, my little brother, Joey, Eddie, Ryan from Chance Boxing.
All right, let me explain.
You better shout out your mom.
Let me explain something to you first. Mom is first.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Everybody else is
last.
second, all right?
Well, Elvis,
why do I got to explain these things? Why do I got to explain
We're excited to watch, and we can't wait to see you move on in this tournament so we can watch you, and hopefully we'll get to see you at the Garden fighting for that ring.
Yeah. Totally.
All right?
Okay.
Well, good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
All right, take
All
care.
right.
All right.
Nice meeting you.
All right, ciao. Dave. All right.
George.
Okay.
Showtime at 6 p.m. at 127 Broadway, Yonkers, New York.
All right.
All right. So Emmanuel Feliciano was saying Tyson Fury would beat Anthony Joshua. You know what? I agree with you. Emmanuel Feliciano said he pretty much dismantled Wilder. Yep. Except when he got hit twice. It was like two punches. Changed everything. James says 4 more fights. Alabama, that's right. That's where Wilder's from. Yes, down south.
All right. So, yeah, exciting stuff, man. Exciting stuff. All right. So we are at the 6th bout of the evenings coming up. We have 10 scheduled. And don't forget, next week, I got to find out where we're going next week, Dave. I think we're going to PAL, right? In the Yonkers. I'm going to get that to you guys. You want to tune in next week. And we are going to be on the 16th at the Yonkers PAL. Yonkers, New York. And that's going to be at 6 p.m. The show is at 6 p.m. You want to tune in for that. Yonkers, New York on the 16th, on Saturday the 16th. That is our next scheduled fight.
All right.
Mention, since it's hosted by Freeport PAL, tonight Sean Moynihan's boxing in a title eliminator. That's where Joe Higgins is tonight.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
You just said that.
Where
you just announced it. No, come here.
Who's he fighting? Now, Sean Monahan, who's out of Freeport.
Wait. Come
here, Sonya. Sit down, Sonya.
Come on.
Sit down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is the 6th of the afternoon, and it is a 141-pound senior novice division.
All right.
Okay.
Checked in.
Sonya. All right, I'm with Sonya Lamanicus.
Yes.
Not Lamanakis, but Lamanicus, right? President of USA Boxing. And who is Sean Monahan fighting tonight? Do you know who he's fighting?
I actually don't know his name. I could look it up, but
yeah.
I'm not sure.
He's from Freeport, PAL.
He trains with Joe Higgins out of Freeport, PAL. Yeah. Right. He's boxing tonight in a title eliminator, and that's where Joe is tonight, so he couldn't be at the show.
Do we even know what network it's on?
I know it's at the Turning Stone. It might be Fox because it's the Mikel Lespierre and Maurice Hooker show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So title eliminator. So, okay, what bout are we on here?
We're on number 6. We got Zavante Felton and Alex Figueroa. Alex Figueroa is in your blue. Zavante Felton is out of Westbury, BC, in the red, wearing stars and red.
Yeah, Zavante's been coming along really well. He, I don't remember him too much last year, but this year he's done really, really well in the tournament. Every bout that he's been in, he's won decisively. So I know he's been moving along pretty good.
Speaking of moving along good, he seems to be good on his feet.
Yeah, he's got a nice sharp jab.
Mm-hmm. And what about the other one? Do you know Alex Figueroa
I actually don't know Alex. Alex is from Mendez Boxing.
Mendez has a lot of good fighters.
Yeah, they're doing really well. That was a great combination by Zavante.
Yeah,
starting down low, he's coming up top, you know.
Right.
Chop him down like a tree. See that body, then go into the head. That's exactly what he's got to do.
Yeah, and he's actually doing it. And he's doing it from a good distance, too.
Yeah. And these are 141 boxers, and you can really hear that punch, which means
they're
both heavy-handed.
So Zavante Felton, you think it's definitely, he's got a body attack, and he's throwing some hard punches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's turning this guy's head all the way around. But it's been a great tournament so far. We've had a big year with participation and sponsorship and successful shows. All the shows have been really packed, and we've had a lot of support, so we're really, really happy with the tournament this year. Right.
And Zavante Felton came forward and scored to the body and came right back up to the head. Yeah. Alex Figueroa is holding tough and throwing punches back. He's still a fighter.
Well, listen, he keeps coming forward when he's getting hit, and that's something that you can't teach in boxing. So
yeah, that's something that you gotta have.
That's a great skill to have.
Okay, good first round. So Sonya, this is one of the things that that we like to talk about in the novice division. You just don't know what you're gonna get. You know, like some of these fighters seem to blossom overnight. Some of them are just very, very tough, and some of them have a little experience because they've been fighting for a while, but they just don't have the 10 fights.
Not only that, you can get someone who's really tough with a lot of power, and they land a big haymaker on you, and it's a good night for you. So you never know. On any day, it's anyone's night in the novice division.
The novice division is very exciting. So are we ever talking about, remember back in the days, I don't know if this is before your time or not, it was definitely not before my time, they had the sub-novice, which means you had 0 fights, 0.
Yeah. We don't actually have a division for that in the tournament, but when we're matching kids for club shows, we try to keep them like, if they have no bouts, we try to give them somebody with 3 or less bouts to make it fair, because you don't want them to box somebody with 9 bouts.
Absolutely.
All right, round number 2, here we go.
Okay. So we're going to see if Alex Figueroa from Mendez in the blue could fight his way back up a little bit. He got hit quite a few times in round 1 by Zavante Felton.
The big puncher, yes.
He is a big puncher. And there he goes. Felton's been doing the body punches. And who's that referee, Sonya?
That is Andy. Andy, let me think of his last name.
Andy's good enough.
Huh? Yeah, Andy's a great official. He's been for a long time. Andy Adele, that's it, Andy Adele.
Good man.
Yeah, Andy's wife's there. She was a former official with us, and she's a cancer survivor, so we invited her to the show to be here. And
awesome. She baked some cookies.
yeah, she did. She baked some cookies
I had
for
a
the
couple.
officials. Yeah.
All right.
He's landing good shots on the inside.
Yep.
Good body shots, combinations, body head.
But Alex Figueroa did land a good hook in that exchange, and he doesn't seem phased, Alex Figueroa. He's still trying to come forward, still trying to land big punches.
Some people have a tough chin, and you can't teach that either.
Right.
You know, so.
That's like straight genetics, right?
Yeah.
And heart.
Either you have a glass jaw, or you got a cement jaw.
And I'm enjoying Alex Figueroa trying to come forward. He definitely seems to be outgunned, but he's gallant. He's coming forward, and he landed a nice hook in that exchange.
Well,
I mean,
what's happening now is, since we're in the middle of our tournament, you know, the better athletes kind of are withstanding the test and still in the tournament. So now the competition gets even better with the kids, you know, because these are the ones that are advancing. So it's pretty cool.
And look at Figueroa. Figueroa is coming back.
He is coming forward. That was actually a closer round than the first one.
I don't know if Figueroa won that round, but it was definitely a comeback round for Figueroa.
Definitely.
Wouldn't you say? Yeah.
Definitely.
So there you are, Sonya. There you are. You got to wave to the people. People are waving at us. They're saying hello.
Cool.
Herman Campbell says something.
Well,
hey,
we want to thank everybody for supporting the tournament. You know, the new era for the Ringmasters, and the finals will be April 19th at Madison Square Garden. Tickets are available now. You can go purchase them now and get a good seat.
For only $25.
Exactly. We're keeping the prices really, really low this year, so we can have a lot in attendance.
Because we're reaching out to our constituency, right?
Yep.
A lot of kids are in this tournament.
Yep.
You know, we understand that. So come, take the back seats.
Exactly.
Right? And if you have some money, take the front seats.
And it's at the Hulu, so any seat in the Hulu isn't a bad seat anyway.
That's right. The Hulu.
Right.
The who?
The Hulu.
The Hulu. Oh, Hulu.
Third and final round of action here. This is the 141 novice division.
Absolutely.
And next Saturday, we're at Yonkers PAL, which is always a great show, a big venue.
Absolutely. So Alex Figueroa is coming forward. And Zamante Felton is still...
he's just landing a jab, a 1-2, you know, big punches right in his face.
Yep. But Figueroa has no quit in him. He keeps pushing the action. He keeps coming forward.
Yeah, he's doing well.
And he's trying that hook to the body.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him follow it up with something. Gets down nice and low for it.
Well, I'd like to see him step in with his jab more than the big punches, because he's got to get close on Zamante.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All good things start out with the jab.
Yeah, that's right.
And Felton, even though he's landing good punches, looks a little tired now.
Well, it's the third round, and he's taking a lot of body shots, and sometimes those body shots can slow you down.
Mm-hmm. He's throwing a lot of body shots, too, though.
Yeah, you can hear Zavante's cracking in the ribs.
Yep. And this is a good novice fight. This is somebody who doesn't want to give up. He was outgunned definitely in round one. He had a big comeback round in round two. And here he is coming forward again, pushing the action. He's still getting hit.
Yeah.
But
There's no quitting him.
There is absolutely no quitting.
That's a 10 seconds right there. So let's see if they leave it all in the ring right here.
Wow.
That was a
great fight. Great fight. I think Alex Figueroa won round three. I would say Zamante Felton won round one big, and won round two he probably won as well. But as far as scoring goes, so you can explain a little bit to scoring about that 10-point must and the.
So amateur boxing is scored on a 10-point must, meaning that the winner of the round receives 10 points, and the runner-up can receive 9, 8, 7, or 6, depending on how the judges feel they scored. There is no more point deduction for a knockdown anymore. If you get a knockdown or an 8 count, it's for just to kind of redeem yourself for safety to make sure that you can continue, and that doesn't really take away a point. But points are deducted for foul, tactics, and points are scored for clean blows. So it's a 10-9 must always, 10-9-8.
So a lot of people don't understand that when they say when points are being scored, like it's not actual points. So if in other words, if they hit him a few times, oh here, all right, let's go.
See the decision. This has been a great show today for kids with cancer. So really thankful to everybody for showing up.
Oh, they're talking about that.
They're talking about the 50-50 raffle.
And now, the winner of our 6th bout of the afternoon by unanimous decision, boxing out of the red corner.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay, yeah, I would agree with that
too.
too.
Fight, but it was. I think the red controlled more and landed the cleaner punches. So. But, I wanted to check in with you guys and say thank you for all you do for us.
All right. Sonia, thank you for running this tournament and running USA Boxing and helping out these kids.
Yeah, well, it's not a solo effort. It's a joint effort with everybody on the board and everybody contributing their time and the officials and, especially even our show hosts who are taking these shows on and on this journey with us. We want to say thank you and best wishes to Sean Moynihan tonight, fighting in the title eliminator.
Oh, yeah.
And Mikel Lespierre. He's boxing tonight for the WBO world title against Maurice Hooker, and we wish him the best tonight, all right? Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Thank you, Sonia.
Right.
Are we on or we're not?
Yeah, we're on.
We're on. Okay. All right. I saw my partner George going frantic.
All right, what sometimes happens is these things happen. Internet, I tell you, they glitched a little bit, but we're still on.
Bout number 7, right?
All right. So we got Dave Williams going to join us in a second. Hold on, let me just get a chair.
Get a chair. Grab a chair.
Get a chair for him.
I told them they need a chair.
All right.
They said they got it, but they lied.
All right, let me just give him my chair for right now. Just stay right here. Come in.
All right, we got Patrick Day over here. How you doing, Patrick?
Good, yes, sir.
All right. Former, how many times did you win the Golden Gloves?
Only once, believe it or not. I was in the finals all 3 years I did it. Only got 1 gold.
All right.
2 silvers, 1 gold.
But you did win it. Very nice. All right. Now, let me see who do we got in the 141-pound division. Christopher Seeley. We saw this guy. He's very exciting, Patrick.
Yeah.
Out of the
red corner.
Right, out of WTF, work, train, fight.
Yeah.
And he's going against Ramel Sanders from Morris Park. And Christopher Seeley, he's in the novice division, but I don't think this guy should be novice. He's one of these gym rats.
Yeah.
He's very small and uses his smaller height to his advantage.
Yeah, and very strong. He is too.
Very strong, very impressive.
Yep.
He knows what he's got to do. I mean, he's the shorter guy,
right.
The shorter arms. He's got to get inside that reach and let those body shots go.
Yeah, and he's very exciting to watch, Chris Seeley, because even though he's short, he reminds me of Javante Davis. Never has trouble scoring, never has trouble getting in. And what we like to call, he handles the height disparity syndrome marvelously.
Absolutely. He's showing some good ring generalship right now.
Absolutely. And he's hard to hit, Chris Seeley is.
Yep, very.
Remember correctly, I think he gets really even lower than he is right now, so
right.
It's very difficult to hit.
Yep.
Did you once box somebody who was like 6'9" or something like that? Who was it?
Oh, yeah. I fought a guy 6'5", Alantez Fox. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
How tough was that?
It was a very difficult fight, because most guys at 154 pounds aren't built like that.
Right.
And it was early in my career, too, so it was definitely a challenge.
Absolutely.
Well, Ramel Sanders looks like he came to fight, and he's no joke at all.
Yeah. So the thing about it, when you're that tall, your jab is got to hit, because if you throw long punches and the guy gets inside them, then that height is now you're at a disadvantage.
Yep, absolutely. He's got to use his reach. He's got the physical advantages of reach and height, and he's got to get off first and can't wait for the smaller guy to close the gap.
Right. So what Ramel Sanders is doing, which right now I don't like too much, is that he's stepping forward with his jab. I'd rather see him step in place and try to keep him on the outside.
Yeah, he should. He's got to do a little better job at keeping his distance and controlling the pace of the fight. But I give that first round Christopher by a slight edge, but
right. But Ramel's still throwing punches.
Still in the fight, absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about you for a second. So now you're a successful amateur fighter. You've been in the nationals, been in the locals, right? And you want to turn pro. Tell us about that. How do you go from amateur to pro? What's the difference, and how does that happen?
Well, huge difference. I mean, in the amateurs, you have headgear on, and the gloves are different, and the scoring system is different. But my advice to everyone is to just get as much experience as you can. Fight locally, regionally, nationally. Fight everybody out there, possibly.
Right.
And then when you feel confident, like you maximize your amateur career, make the transition to pro.
So you felt you maximized your amateur career?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Were you young thinking about the Olympics at all, or were you not?
Oh yeah, I tried for the Olympics, and I was one fight from the Olympic trials, so I did the best I could. It just wasn't for me.
Right. And not all Olympians do well in the pros.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Round 2.
So we got Ramel Sanders again in the blue, Christopher Seeley in the red. He's out of work-train fight. And Christopher Seeley is a sharp guy who fights right as a little guy.
Yeah, he looks like he's having fun in there. His hands are low and he's loose and just, feeling good in there.
Closes the gap anytime he wants to. It's very fast, very hard to hit.
Yeah. And
punches off his moves too.
Yep, very difficult fighter to compete against.
What would you tell the tall fighter to do, Patrick?
I would tell the tall fighter to just, stay a little sharper on his feet, not walk in there like the way Ramel Sanders is doing, and to just get off first. There's no reason why he should be letting time pass and letting Christopher get off first.
Right. And how much do you feel of getting off first is important?
Oh, very important, because then you dictate the pace of the fight, and when you get off first, you're a little harder to predict, when you're waiting, your attacks become predictable.
Okay, very good. Interesting. So Chris Seeley's just getting inside anytime he wants, and he's strong inside too. He could push Ramel around. He knows how to concentrate his weight and push it in the right places.
Absolutely, he's very, very strong, very powerful on the inside.
It's funny that you see Seeley and he looks like he's very tight because he's got a lot of muscle, but he's very loose. He's a very agile type of guy.
Yep.
And he doesn't waste movement. When he dips to the side, it's usually a punch is going to come, from there. Like that little lean he does to the left, overhand right is usually coming with it. I've seen this fight.
Absolutely. He's definitely a difficult fight for anybody in this tournament. I give him an advantage on that round as well.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about it. How about the training? So now you're going from a 3-round fight to you're going right to 4 rounds, 6 round, 8 rounders, and you fought 10 rounders too, right? How much more training is it, or is it more intense? What do you have to do for that?
Well, everything goes up, because the duration of the fight is longer. There's more rounds, so you have to definitely put in more work, more cardio, more endurance, more intensity, and everything in general has to go up. When you make that transition to the big leagues, everything must go up.
Right. And what about strength training? Do you do any strength training?
Oh, absolutely. You must strength train as a pro, because you need to build that muscular endurance and train the muscles to last for that many rounds.
Okay, all right. So I personally don't like strength training that much with with boxing because of I just feel like boxing strength is something else. But strength training I can see for endurance. I don't think it helps too much with the power of the punches.
Yeah.
But for endurance and for durability.
Durability. Yeah, exactly.
And for resiliency.
Absolutely.
You got to be strong.
Yep. Agreed. It's an entertaining fight here, and Christopher looks like he's dictating the pace.
Absolutely. Now, Ramel Sanders is a true novice fighter. I don't think he knows how to fight on the inside that much. He's not. I don't see him looking for angles. Another thing I don't like to see on the inside is people lose their stance. Like, in other words, their weights, the top of the body starts leaning forward and it doesn't bring the bottom of the body with them. Yeah. Whereas if you look at Chris Sanders, he's on his own 2 feet. He's not leaning on the other guy.
Absolutely.
He's pushing, but he's not leaning.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah, Christopher is he's fighting his own fight where Ramel is fighting Christopher's fight. Ramel is losing his balance. He's on the inside. He's throwing wide punches. He's not doing a bad job on the inside, but he doesn't need to be there for this long. He could do a little bit here and get back on the outside.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, will you do with the step? Will you do with the push? Will you do how will you do that, Patrick?
Anything that works. If you gotta
right.
push the guy's shoulder or step around him.
Right.
Anything that works.
Taking advantage of Sealy on the inside there with some uppercuts. It seems like Ramel Sanders is just having a hard time right now, especially hanging on,
right.
just hanging on, and this is where Sealy shines right there.
Yeah.
Right. So Ramel is basically leaning forward. So let's talk for a second to Ramel, because what we try to do is we try to give him that coaching of the fight. So one of Ramel's mistakes is that he was leaning forward on the fight. As soon as you lean forward, you lose control of your ability, balance, your ability to slip punches, your ability to throw punches.
Yeah.
So when you've had a shorter fighter with you, and they're on the inside, how do you handle that?
You got to just stay on balance. You can't let them push you around. You can't let them smother you, because that's what they'll try to do a lot of the time.
Right.
You just got to keep the integrity of your stance and get off your short shots.
I'm gonna use that. I always say keep your stance. I'm gonna say keep the integrity of your stance. I like that.
Yeah.
It's sophisticated. You're from Strong Island, right?
Yes.
The intelligence level is there. He's gonna teach this New York City person a new word: integrity. The integrity of your stance is important. Do not lose the integrity of your stance. I'm going to use that. I'm going to credit Patrick Day with it every time.
All right.
By the way, that strength training is helping, but it's like hitting a rock.
I feel great these days. I'm training hard, and I'm ready for the future.
Okay.
Fair decision. I agree.
Christopher Sealy.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Patrick.
All right.
Again.
All right.
Well, congratulations to Christopher Sealy for pulling this off, and great job you did.
All right. Shout out to Jordan Moore. Jordan Moore, who's watching from Omaha with Anthony. How you doing, Jordan? And Facundo Machado. How you doing? Manu Feliciano watching this tournament. Trying to get back in shape and back to the gym. That's good. That's good. Hernan Campos. The Olympics is an awkward journey with boxers not wearing headgear for the trials. And the best doesn't always win. Yeah, the Olympics are crooked. Let's just say it has to do with countries, different countries. It's a mess. It's a lot of politics. All right. Joseph Higgins said somebody taught him well. Somebody taught Patrick Day well. That's his trainer. Shouting himself out.
Did you see somebody ask us why they were did you say that already?
What's that?
Good Friday, that we're transmitting on Good Friday? They wanted to know why we're on Good Friday. We just stream the fights, people. We just stream the fights.
What did they say? I'm sorry.
They wanted to know why we're on Good Friday.
Yeah.
Is today Good Friday?
I don't know.
Every Friday's a Good Friday.
I think today's Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm sorry, next week they wanted to know why. I apologize. Hold on. I'm trying to get myself together here.
Oh, Good Friday is, I think, April 19th. Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to know why we're...
Right, because that's when...
Oh, okay.
When
why
MSG
have
had
finals on Good Friday? That's what they're asking.
Right, because it's a good day. It's not just any Friday. It's a Good Friday.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer. All righty. This is this 8th bout out of 10 coming this evening. So okay, so that was number 7. We got 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. And we're at the 141 still. We're going to go to 141, and then we're dropping down to 114.
Nice, nice. Steve Damiani says, "What's up, Davey?" He calls me Davey instead of Dave. That's an Italian thing. No, that's actually an Irish thing, but it's an Italian guy. Takuno Mercado says, "How you doing, Dave? Appreciate you pronouncing my name right." I like that. I said, I don't know if I got it right every time. All right, we're doing good. And thank you, everybody, for coming in. Carlos Calero.
But you know what? Do us a favor. Can you please share the link? We're trying to get viewership here, man.
Right, we need viewership.
Come on.
That's it.
Know? And here's something else. Go over to YouTube. If you have a YouTube or a Gmail account, go over and subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers. There's a reason why we're asking for that. You want to elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, we're going to try to monetize the channel. We're going to try to upgrade our equipment. And we're going to try to keep pushing for these amateur fighters and giving them this platform.
All right, so if you want to keep watching these, it behooves you to help us out.
Right. Helping us out is helping yourself out.
That's right.
If you like us. If you're into that type of thing.
Yeah. All right, so entering. Who's in the red corner? Who's this? Kamal Dubkley from Freeport, PAL, right from here.
Right,
hometown.
Dubkley. We've seen him before.
And Raekwon Buttler from Gleason's.
Raekwon Buttler, Gleason's. He's in the blue. And they're wearing red and blue, George. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it makes it easier for us, man.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So right here in the hometown of Freeport is Kamal Dubkley. He's in the red. Dubkley. Not just any kind of key. A Dubkley.
Yeah, there you go.
And Raekwon Buttler from Gleason's Gym. And these guys look sharp.
And who do we got refereeing?
Cassie O'Connor, the queen. And the lefty-righty conundrum is in effect, George. And they both look sharp. Oh, man, these two look like two good fighters. I like the way they hold their stance. And they're both throwing punches. And we got a good novice fight going on right now, George.
Yes,
these are two-fisted fighters. And they're letting both their fists go.
And Dubkley on the outside.
Dubkley coming in and got him with a good right hand.
Nice combination there by Dubkley. Pushing Raekwon Buttler on the ropes. But Buttler fighting off the ropes.
And Buttler did pretty good to fight off the ropes. Because
yes, he did.
He definitely got rocked. I mean, Dubkley felt it. He must have saw it in his eyes, too. He tried to finish him up. But Raekwon Buttler just fought his way off the ropes.
And yeah, these guys look like something, Dave.
Absolutely. They are good two-fisted fighters right here.
Two-fisted, good balance.
All right. One thing I want to see from them is a good jab. I don't see that. They're both throwing power shots. Good head movement by Dubkley. He managed to slip most of those shots. Raekwon coming down to the body, doubly answering him right away, putting him on the ropes, letting both hands go. And they're letting those punches fly. Cassie O'Connor's breaking them. Referee Cassie O'Connor.
All right, last 10 seconds.
Okay. And Raekwon must make a statement at the end of the round.
Yeah, Buttler trying to find the home for those punches, and he does, and that's the end of the first round. Good job, man. Good job.
Close round. Close round. I don't know who won that.
Very entertaining. Yeah, that was a tough one to call. Definitely a tough one to call.
And you know what it had? It had drama. It had ebb and flow. It was one person going, then the other person going.
What kind of flow?
Ebb and flow. Okay. That's like the sea, the ebb and flow,
yes.
the in and out.
Love it. I love it.
And that's what you have like in dramas too. You know, one time this guy's the villain, next time this guy is the good guy.
I'm the good guy.
And then next time that's the ebb and flow. Yeah. Good guy, villain.
Yes.
Good guy, villain. Yes. Good guy, bad guy.
Yes. All right, so this is the 8th bout of the evening. We still got scheduled another 2 after this one. Man, this is turning out to be a really good evening here in Freeport, Long Island, and I'm happy we showed up.
It's the evening?
Well, afternoon.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Well, it might be evening somewhere else.
That's right, in another part of the
world.
Somewhere
it's an evening.
Somewhere in the world. Can't have.
All right, what a nice
exchange
of punches between these two right now.
They're going. They're letting them fly. You know what? Sometimes I guess you got to take your jab and throw it out the window and say, all right, we're going to throw all power punches and lots of them.
Well, if you see something, why not? Go for it, right?
Absolutely.
If you see the opportunity to go for it, you just do it, man. I'm slowing down the pace now. As I say that, now they're going back to the...
Right. But they're wrestling a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And again... Dubkley is leaning forward. He's he's
getting caught in exchange for leaning forward.
And that's because, why? Because the integrity of his stance. He did not keep the integrity of his stance. Patrick Day.
A la Patrick Day.
A la Patrick Day. Stance integrity. We got to talk about that.
I love it.
He is losing stance integrity. Meanwhile, Juan Buttler is keeping his stance integrity and throwing punches. Of course, just as I say, this Dubkley comes forward and really lets some punches fly.
And almost knocking down our camera guy. The cameraman, Tony. Tony's got to duck a lot of punches in this tournament, man.
Oh, absolutely. If you're near the action, you might be in the action.
That's right.
And Raekwon is scoring a lot. Raekwon Buttler in the blue.
Yeah, I'm liking him in this round.
Yeah.
I thought I saw Dubkley in the first round. Now I'm looking at Raekwon
and Dubkley started out strong, but he started leaning forward, and that's where he's
leaning forward again and getting caught with 2 punches.
He's coming in face first. You cannot come in face first. And that's look at the way Raekwon Butler's standing. Much better.
He's leaning.
All right.
Yeah. Butler leaning backwards. Leaning back a little bit.
Okay.
Back. So yeah. Go ahead.
So. This is something that I've been screaming about since last year and this year. I talk about keeping your stance. Now, Patrick Day has
said it eloquently.
Yeah, eloquently. He's boosted my vocabulary and says integrity.
Integrity,
right? So now we're going to call it stance integrity.
Yeah.
And what is stance integrity? All right? Think of it like this pen, okay? This pen cannot stand and write well or fight well, right? If it's off to a side, okay? Because then it's coming in face first or it's falling back. You got to keep your balance and let your legs do the work.
Right.
So I
like that.
That's how the integrity of the stance.
There you go.
All right, we're shouting out some more. All right, Leo Vargas saying hello.
All right, let's go up to the fight.
All right.
Go back to it.
And here it comes.
Really quick now. Again, it's Dubkley.
Kamal Dubkley came out like a house of fire. Raekwon Butler's answering, but oh my gosh, Dubkley landed some really good punches. And Castillo better watch out.
Got something in there too.
she better watch out. She better not just stand there yelling. She better move around. Those boys will knock her down.
She's a seasoned vet, so I think she'll be all right.
Yeah. That's what we said about Ilya before Ilya hit the ground.
Oh, gosh, yeah. And again, leading in with the head is Dubkley. And catching him is Buttler because he's leaning in.
Right. But Dubkley is also landing some punches himself. He's still coming in there very strong.
Oh, gosh.
He didn't land clean. He landed clean with that hook.
Definitely that that right.
Right, and the lefty-righty conundrum is in effect. Jabs are out the window, and power punches are in.
Yeah, and I see Buttler getting the more effective power punches right there, catching Dubcley with that right. Oh,
good movement.
Leaning forward.
And again, that's because Buttler is keeping his stance and his weight in the middle.
Look at the power punches that are coming forward from Buttler.
That's because Dubcley is putting his head past the front of his knee.
And again, he gets out of the ropes and comes back. Buttler does. Daquan seems a little gassed, but coming forward still is Dubcley. But Buttler again now, these guys tied up. Cassie O'Connor now breaking these guys up. Again with the power punches is Buttler. Oh my gosh, what an exciting fight. What an exciting fight.
Great fight. That was good. So George, again, George, again, this is something in the novice that you'll see, and then when people first learn how to box, people want to take that weight and throw it into the punch.
Right.
But what happens with that is that the top of the body comes forward.
Right.
It is a strong punch. You do have this upper body strength in it. But what happens is you get stuck out there. Your head comes over your knee, and you become a target. Your head becomes a target.
Becomes susceptible to that.
And that's what happened to Dubcley. He threw hard, good punches, but his weight was not in the middle, and he got hit too many times.
So what you're saying is, as a result of that, who do you think won?
I'm saying Buttler won. Butler.
Yeah, I got to agree. And I don't know how you guys saw it on YouTube or Facebook land, but that's how we saw it. I must agree. Oh, they're doing a raffle at the same time.
They're calling raffle.
The raffle numbers. Okay.
Well, we're waiting for the decision, and they're pulling raffle. Oh, my God. Jose Luis Guzman is watching. What's up? Reggie Dado. What's up?
Herman Campos says, I'm telling you, Dave should do a segment called Dave's Wisdom or phrase, Thought of the Day. I like
Thought of the Day. Thank you. All
right, here we go. Unanimous.
Okay. Raekwon. And Raekwon is being loud and vocal about it. Okay.
Boisterous, but he won. He won. All right, we got to take a commercial break.
Go ahead.
And we shall return right after this.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's another fight for you in court.
Thank you. I got you. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
gotta call Norm.
Thank you, brother.
All right, that's our singer there that she sang the national anthem right here on Pug Life Boxing. All right, and yeah, that was the 7th bout of the evening. We got 10 bouts.
That was number 8. That was number 8.
Yeah.
We're up to 9, and we got 10. All right, we got James, Tawadi Samir, Hector Garcia. Let me see your own name. Bilal Al-Homaidi, Reggie Dadon, Jose Luis Guzman, Alawi Al-Homaidi. I said that already. All right. Carlos Calero. All right. And Herman Campos. All right. Thanks for joining us. Okay, now we're going down into the 114 pounds. 114. How you doing?
That's right. It's going to be fun to watch this, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 9th bout of the afternoon. It is a 114-pound senior novice division bout. Introducing first, boxing out of the red corner, representing Pac-Lex Boxing Club,
Brendan Rosado out of Pac-Plex. That's in Brooklyn near the Bell Parkway. Manuel Feliciano, Herman Campos, Hernan. What's up? And we got Hayotjun Aslanov. I like that. Hasanoff against Rosado. Hasanoff is in the blue gloves, dark clothing. And Brandon Rosado is in a red jersey.
Gosh, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here. Because I can't read that name.
Hasanoff.
Okay.
And Hasanoff is a good boxer. He's got good foot movement. Light on his toes. Brandon Rosado is... is a decent boxer himself.
And Brandon Rosado staying on the ropes.
Right.
Hasanoff seeking a score, but
yeah, he's keeping the pressure on himself.
Yeah,
Hasanoff
is. He is, and Rosado not doing really anything, trying to come off the ropes. But I tell you, again, this is the typical
Rosado
thing
is just holding on.
Holding on and smothering. This is exactly what we've been seeing.
And referee John Signorelli is warning him for holding. And Brandon Rosado threw one jab, and Hasanoff answered with about like 5 punches. And Randy's about to get called for holding.
A little shoving by Hasanoff.
Good hook by Hasanoff.
Yeah, I like him.
And Hasanoff is kind of a seek and destroy type of guy.
Yes, he is.
But unlike some of the other fighters, he's coming in and he is not losing the integrity of his stance. If you see him, he's moving in with his feet and not with his head. He's not reaching with his face and his upper body. He's letting his feet get him in, and he's throwing punches while still staying in bounds. And Rosado seems to be...
he's having a difficult time.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the way it is. He's having a difficult time.
Right.
He's trying to figure out how to connect with Hasanoff, and he's not really finding it because Hasanoff is just coming in with punches and just keeping him off balance.
Yeah. Okay, so, again, we have the height disparity syndrome. We have the short guy, tall guy going. Right. And it's for the most part, it usually goes to the tall guy's advantage.
Yep.
When does it go to the small guy's advantage, as it's doing tonight or this afternoon? Is
right now.
It was when the short guy could get in.
Right.
So if you're a tall guy and you're throwing punches and your punches aren't quick enough to keep the short guy off you, now it becomes to your detriment. Because now you're throwing a long punch, the little guy's inside you, hitting you with these little punches, and you're out here trying to pull your arms back.
Right.
Very bad.
Right.
Very bad.
And you're seeing that in this bout right now. That's
we saw it with Chris Seeley before.
Right.
We're seeing it in this bout right now. That's what we're doing. The height disparity syndrome, where the height works against you.
There you go, and that's
the
Pug
Life.
Pug Life Boxing. Pug Life Boxing. Brought to you by Pug Life Boxing, right? All right.
Deshaun Johns is watching. How you doing, Deshaun? Facundo Machado. Okay. John Signorelli has to do a little dance to get out the way. And John Signorelli has no rhythm at all. Because that dance he did was horrific.
He was just trying to get out of the way, dude.
I'm sorry, man. He tried to get out of the way gracefully. And there was no grace in John Signorelli. It's just not happening. So Brandon Rosado is trying to stay on the outside, but you still got to punch. Good.
Yeah, nice.
And he's shortening up his punches, and Brandon Rosado has an answer. Although Hasanoff is coming back with his punches. And Hasanoff is very comfortable punching within his height and his range.
Like good right hand by Rosado.
Yep.
And Hasanoff now answering on its own, putting the pressure on to Rosado. Rosado now
fast.
in the corner, very fast. A flurry of punches from Hasanoff.
Yeah, he threw an 18-punch combination there.
Yeah, that was quick, man. That was
I counted
very
it. It was
fast.
18.
Wow.
All right, he's doubling on his hook, and Hasanoff is doing the right thing. And Signorelli is not warning Brandon Rosado for holding, because that's what Brandon Rosado is doing. And Brandon Rosado is trying to get it in. All right. Kudos to Brandon Rosado. He says,
Rosado,
forget about the height. I'm going to come in. I'm strong enough.
Now he's putting the pressure on, but now Hasanoff, as I say that.
And
now,
Brandon Rosado should do that. He should keep the pressure on because it's obviously doing something. And it took a lot of sting out of Hasanoff's punches.
The thing is that Rosado has to come in with punching. With punches, coming in punches.
Well, he's throwing some punches. He's throwing some punches.
No, but I'm just saying that's what I think is the formula to backing off Hasanoff.
I don't know if he could. I don't know if he could last that long.
No,
throwing punches the whole round.
I know.
It's tough.
It seemed like he backed off Hasanoff in this round because he came in punching.
I don't know if he won that round, but it was definitely a good comeback round for him. Absolutely.
Round. All right. So what else we got here? All right. So we're both on YouTube and Facebook. Now, we're probably going to be at Madison Square Garden. We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Listen, come out and support these guys. If you're a boxer yourself, come on out. If you're an amateur boxer, if you're young, for $25, come out with your friends. Come out with your gym. All right, come out with your gym. I personally will be going around the gym with tickets.
Right.
I personally will, like I did last year. All right.
Right.
So if you want to hit us up, I'll come by your gym. Just have more than 2 people buy tickets to me, all right? Otherwise, we're going to have a little fight.
You don't want to fight with Dave.
Right. And I'll probably lose, so it'll get ugly.
There'll be blood all over the place.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go.
And then letting it go. Hasanoff is coming out again and letting him go. What?
And now holding on to the head, the back of the head is Rosado. All right, the mouthpiece. Okay, so.
Oh, the mouthpiece came out. I knew something happened.
Was he fighting without a mouthpiece the whole time? I didn't even notice that.
I'm not even sure. Both of them were fighting without mouthpieces. There we go.
What? Okay,
there's good corner work, and then there's the ringmasters.
Oh, my gosh. Right. Oh, my gosh.
These guys are serious. All right, and they're both letting their hands go
again. Hasanoff putting the pressure and putting Rosado against the ropes.
And Rosado's holding on.
Like a 10-punch combination.
Yeah.
The speed of Hasanoff is just amazing, man.
That's it.
But Rosado's got to do the same thing.
Get these 114-pounders, and they're quick. They're like lightning.
But he's got to do the same thing he did in the last round.
Rosado, right?
Yeah, just punching and coming forward like he did. And I think he did much better in that round when he did that.
He might have gassed himself out in round 2. Oh, here he is. Good overhand right by Hasanoff. It went right over the jab of Brandon.
Yeah, but if he's waiting for Hasanoff to come in, Hasanoff is going to beat him to the punch all the time, man.
Well, that's what Patrick Day was saying about punching first.
Oh, and a devastating left by Hasanoff. Takes Rosado back, but I thought he was going to push him back by the ropes. And
here he comes.
There comes the 8 count. Okay.
Here comes the 8 count.
So he got another left. Another left strong, a straight left. And that's why the referee is giving Rosado that 8 count. I thought he was going to do it on the first punch, but he did it on the second.
Okay.
Strong punching power by Hasanoff.
The round is almost over. All right, I think Hasanoff has sealed the deal with that performance. So that was good. That was good. That was good punching right there.
All right, so Hasanoff I think is going to move forward in this
tournament. It looks that way.
Yeah, if you want to see Hasanoff and any other boxers that you saw tonight, you got to go to Ticketmaster.com or Ringmasters. USA Boxing. No, I always mess that up. Why do I always mess that up?
I don't know.
Anyway, go to
USABoxingMetro.com.
There you go. USABoxingMetro.com, and you get your tickets there.
Right.
You click on the link or go to Ticketmaster. $25. April 19th.
April 19th.
April 19th.
April 19th.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Right.
We'll
also, if you're in a gym, right, have your coaches contact either Ray Quadrado or Sonia. Even Bruce and Gleason. Well, actually, Sonia's the best. Sonia and Ray. And what we'll do is I will bring some tickets around. I will sell some tickets. I'll bring some of these $25 tickets around.
Right.
And hey, let's jump in the garden. Let's jump in there.
And you'll be able to get to meet Dave and get some autograph and pictures with Dave.
Right. Because I want to take a picture with you.
That's right.
That's my goal. Well, that was a good fight.
I want to thank Paulie for the nice compliment on YouTube. He says that we're,
What's that? Paulie Pasta Faruzzi. What's up?
By unanimous decision, boxing out of the blue corner,
All right, so Hasanoff is dedicating that fight to somebody who probably died, because I saw he's pointing to the tattoo. All right. Oh, and his nickname is Johnny. I should have been calling him Johnny the whole time. All right. And Facundo Machado said, that's my boy Johnny in the blue. I forgot. Right. Bilal Amandi says all the way. Okay. All right. Burner taking in the Mexican style. How
Say
waving.
hello to Kingsley Sarfo on YouTube. All right, this is the third and final bout of the evening.
10th and final bout?
10th and final bout of the evening.
Okay.
Let's take that quick commercial break before we go.
Yes.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's not gonna fight for you in court.
Thank you. I got you. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
Gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
All right, so when times go wrong, you better call Norm.
Oh, I like that. When times go wrong, you better call Norm.
Yeah, when times go wrong, or when things go wrong, you gotta call Norm. That's
Oh,
the
when
other.
things go wrong.
Or times it doesn't.
Things.
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 What kind of things?
You know, those kind of things.
Hey, get
Those
it out.
things. You know these things.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got Bernabe. Bernabe Pantaleon out of South Box. And he's versus Sam Twaiti out of Gleason Gym. Sam Twaiti. All right, let's see what we got. South Box is in the Bronx, and Gleason's Gym is in Brooklyn.
and final contest of the afternoon.
Time recording, I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on, but there's some time.
All
I
right.
think they need the doctor. Somebody in the audience is sick.
That's Brandon Rosado, who
Oh,
was
is that, yeah, that was
yeah.
Brandon. Oh, yeah, that is Brandon.
Right. That shouldn't have nothing to do with this fight, though.
Well, he was clutching his side when he was stepping out the ring, and we saw that when he was stepping out the ring, he was clutching his left side.
All
They're
right.
calling for EMS to take out Rosado. We wish him well.
All right. All right. Okay.
So all right.
Okay.
All right, so these things happen.
Right.
Unfortunately, I mean,
And it might be with making weight, too. You know, 114 pounds.
Just
maybe you're walking around.
Gassed, maybe
Yeah.
tired, fatigued.
Right.
Could be a lot of different things.
Could be a number of things.
Yeah, so we're going to take a break in the action from your boxing for the last bout, and we'll just continue leaving it here for right now, and we'll talk about the Garden.
Yeah, let's talk about the Garden. I will 100% go around the city and bring around some tickets, all right? Or I'll meet up with some people. I did it last year, met with a lot of people. They had fun. The reason this is good is because, say you're coming in a group.
Right.
You want to get a group of tickets together, right? You don't want to pay the Ticketmaster fee. Let's face it, right? You want that door-to-door delivery. I could hook you up a little bit there.
Hey, that's nice.
Hey,
man.
you know a guy? I'm that guy.
Oh, you're the guy.
I'm the guy. They say, you know when people say they know a guy?
Hey, I know a guy.
You know a guy?
I know a guy.
Who's that guy?
This guy.
Hey, I'll be that guy. I will get my butt around the city to deliver some tickets like I did last year. It was good. You get to sit together. You get to commence together.
Okay.
You know?
All right. So that's all right, Dave. That's all right, Dave.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So, all right. So you know, so that's what it is. So I will go around, and you want to sit together. You know.
You're the guy.
I'm that guy. I will come around. I'll meet you. I met Davey Moore last year. I met him in the parking lot.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because he worked in a car dealer. So I met him in the parking lot.
Okay.
I gave him those tickets for cash. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Some transaction.
It's a hand-to-hand transaction.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay? All right? So tell your coaches, you know, I went to Starrett City a few times. Went over there to meet with Coach Chance. Got them some tickets.
Okay.
And
you did a lot last year.
Yeah.
There was a lot. You were moving around the whole city. You were moving all over the place with these tickets.
I went to Woodside. Queens.
He had this box. This thing was huge, full of tickets.
Full of tickets.
And he was selling tickets right before we went on. I mean, it was bananas.
I was scalping them.
No, he was not.
All right, I give them to you at price, at cost.
Yes.
At cost.
Yeah, we don't scalp.
We don't scalp.
All right, but here's what happened.
But if I had to in another lifetime,
no, he would
to
not.
Get to where I am, you know,
no,
I could do these things.
This is
you know,
blah blah blah.
I got a lot of skills.
Well, anyway,
say you had a jewelry store and I needed to get in there.
He was walking around with this box, and I'm like, I need help to set up this equipment. This guy's walking around with this huge box full of tickets, and he was selling them to people in the crowd. I mean, it was bananas, but you know what? He sold a lot of tickets.
I sell tickets to you while you're sitting there.
He did. He actually did.
To get the seat next to you.
He actually did in the audience. While we were on, he's running around on the breaks. He was selling tickets and collecting cash. I mean,
because you like sitting here now, but maybe you want to sit over there.
Yeah, where?
Over there.
Over here?
No, not over here. Over there.
Over there.
Over there.
Over there.
So that's, you know, we could do these things. Whatever you need, I'm there for you.
All right. So there's a break, a momentary break. Am I saying that right? No.
A momentary?
Yeah, a momentary break. While we, the last fight of
Just go like this.
Brandon Rosado.
They don't know.
He got a little sick after
right.
stepping out of the ring.
And and I'm telling you right now, most likely it's due to dropping weight.
Right.
People get dehydrated. Then, you know what happens? They get hydrated. They weigh in, and what do? They rehydrate.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
But this is not a pro fight. You're fighting, you know, a couple hours later.
Right.
You rehydrated. Now you have too much water in your system. Your body can't absorb it that quick. It's in your stomach. You don't feel good. Boom, you're throwing up.
And if you're getting punched in the
you're
stomach,
getting punched.
You're going to have
punched.
Issues. All right, so this is amateur boxing. And I want to explain that to some of the people in the crowd. This is amateur boxing. All right, if you're watching amateur boxers.
Right.
These are not professionals. All right? Because sometimes comments are made and things are said, unfortunately. Because some of the people
stop
in the
being
audience,
so nasty out there.
Yeah, because some people in the audience, sometimes you say things, but you got to understand, this is the beginning stages of a boxer.
Right.
Every one of the boxers that you watch, that you love, the Mayweathers, the Tysons, whatever.
They all started out amateur.
They all started like this. Okay?
Yeah.
And sometimes some of the comments that are made are not the most positive ones. And, you know, we here at Pug Life, we want to keep it positive.
Yeah, we try to keep it positive.
We don't try.
Yeah.
We actually do keep it positive.
We keep it positive.
And we want to encourage you to keep it positive with the comments and things that you say on social media. Sometimes some of the comments that are made on social media could come back and haunt you. So be careful what you say, because a lot of people watch this all around the world, and we want to put these kids and these young men and women in
one
light.
of these guys that you're saying not positive things about might catch you in the back alleyway one day.
No.
And step on your toe.
And by the way, some of these young amateurs have gone on to become professional boxers.
Right, and this is something that we like to see, right? A lot of people say, where, you know, you do this diamond mining. Where are the diamonds? Where did these people come from?
Right.
They come from right here.
Right, so sometimes they
over
think,
the world.
They think it's an overnight success. Like Mike Tyson was an overnight success. It didn't work that way.
No.
None of the boxers. I mean, they got some of these guys have 300-400 fights before they actually become pro in the amateur world.
Or some of them have, you know, about 50. But this is where they grow up.
Well,
they grow up in these tournaments. They grow up in these tournaments, and you'll see them. You'll see, like, we'll be watching a fight, and then all of a sudden somebody pops up that is so much better, head and shoulders that you could see.
Right.
So,
all right. So you don't want to, we want to keep it positive, like I said, and they take Brandon Rosado out in the stretcher, unfortunately. But we're wishing him well.
Yep, wishing Brandon well. He fought well.
Yes, he did.
He might even win that second round.
But you know what? We hope to see Brandon
quick
again.
commercial break before our last fight.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that going. Just hold on a second.
Wait, you got to dig for it, George.
Yeah.
You got to dig.
Yeah,
this is computer digging. It's like digging for gold.
Yeah, let's get that commercial up.
Yo, what up? Come on, bro.
When things go wrong, you better call Norm.
All right, how are you? She told me all the problems.
Look, I need help, man.
That's what I do.
You got gloves?
Oh, I got gloves.
Well, let's go.
That's not gonna fight for you in court.
Thank you. You're the best.
Hey, when things went wrong,
gotta call Norm.
thank you, brother.
Had to delete somebody from. All right, so we're back.
Right. Okay.
And we're waiting for the last bout of the evening. All right, as they get the fighters are now in the ring.
Okay, so we got Burnaby Pantaleon out of South Box. He's in the red corner. And we got Sam Twaidi out of Gleason's Gym in the blue corner. Okay,
right,
114 pounds.
Pantaleon.
Pantaleon. Do that mean pants, George? Do that mean pants?
Pantalon. In Spanish is pants. Pantalon.
And Pantaleon.
Pastelillo or pastelillon.
Ah.
Pastelillo is something dessert. Oh, not a dessert, like a snack.
Introducing first, boxing out of the red corner, representing Fox Boxing Club,
Nabe Pantaleon.
And boxing out of the blue corner, representing Gleason's Gym, Sam Tweedy.
Okay, so these size up pretty well. I mean, Sam has a little bit of an edge in height, and Burnaby is a little bit shorter, but let's see what happens.
All right, round number one.
Referee Frank Pena. All right. Okay. So these guys do not look. They don't look.
Oh,
so
look at the combination.
Wow, and look at Twaido still letting his hands go. And Burnaby does a head tackle. He pulls it down.
Wow.
Frank Pena wants Sam for keeping his head up, to keep his head up, but.
Oh, and a big right.
Knockdown.
And a knockdown.
It was the left hook after the right, George. The right. It was a big right hand and the left hook right after it.
Wow. And that was a power shot by Twaidi.
Right. And Burner trying to get it back. Right. And Sam's going to get warned again for putting his head down because he's putting his head down a lot. But this Twaidi throws a lot of punches, George. He's
very fast. Yeah. Very, very fast.
Like a buzzsaw.
A nice jab and then pulls back. Twaidi does. And again, nice two-punch combination, moving out of the way and then punching from different angles.
Yeah, Burner just ate those, though. Burner's trying to come forward with some punches. Falling short.
Falling short and getting caught on the way in, too. Nice body shot by Twaidi. Getting that jab by Twaidi. Moving well around the ring. Almost an attacking move is Pantaleon off balance.
Yeah, but trying to pull his head down.
All right, interesting first round. Even with a knockdown.
Right. So an actual knockdown, not an 8 count, but a knockdown.
Yeah, knockdown.
Usually the amateurs, you don't see too many knockdowns.
No,
so I think Burner was a little bit off balance,
okay.
but the punch was a good punch too.
But again, he's also getting a barrage of punches coming
right.
in. And he was, overwhelming. So that off balance, it seemed like Tahiti exposed that off balance by the barrage of punches and coming forward like that with that speed.
That's
Does that make sense? I don't know.
I don't know. I like it. Good fight.
Yeah, excellent fight. And you're going to see more of these guys in the Ringmasters tournament. The level of competition is only going to get better as the tournament continues.
That's right.
All right, so we're waiting for the second round of this last bout of the evening, the 10th bout of this evening here in Freeport, Long Island, the Ringmasters tournament. Round number 2. You have Barnaby Pantaleon from South Box in the red and Sam Tahiti, Gleason's Gym, in the blue.
Right. And Barnaby seems a little tentative, but now as Tahiti comes in, Barnaby's, 1, moving good enough to slip most of those shots, and 2, trying to answer, falling short, but trying to answer. And Barnaby scores with a couple of punches.
Barnaby trying
Frank Pena warning Sam Tahiti for holding.
Oh, another barrage of punches coming from Tahiti.
Right, but Barnaby's trying to answer them. And now Barnaby's holding on a little bit. All right. So Barnaby coming forward. All right, Frank Pena warning Sam for ducking that much. Couple of good punches by Burner.
Fighting backwards is Tahiti.
Yeah.
Sam Tahiti. Oh!
Good uppercut by Tahiti.
Nice uppercut by Tahiti. Again, last 10 seconds. Again, catching him with that right is Tahiti. And again, into the corner. Tahiti.
Good exchange. Good exchange.
And now Burnaby trying to catch Tahiti there. Nice exchange at the end of the round. Wow.
Good punches there. Good punches.
Wow.
A lot of good punches. That was a good round.
And again, these are 114-pound novice fighters out of here, Freeport, Long Island. And we thank you for joining us again on Pug Life. Remember, next week we'll be back live from Yonkers, New York. And that's going to be
that's on Saturday.
That's going to be on Saturday.
Do we know what time? Do we have a clue?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Do we have a clue, George?
At the Yonkers PAL, and it's going to be at 6 p.m. is showtime.
6 p.m. Showtime.
Showtime at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Thereabouts, because, you know, amateur shows, sometimes they start a little bit later than the time scheduled. So you don't want to miss that. You can come here to Pug Life Boxing. You'll be able to watch it. And again, we did change our name from Pug Life Chronicles to Pug Life Boxing to make it easier for people to find us. I think that makes sense.
And that's ABPT.
Yes.
Amateur Boxing People Time.
That's right. There you go. All right. Here we go again. Third and final round of this bout and the last round of the evening.
And I'm going to say it's safe to say that Sam Tahiti's been dominating this fight. But Burnaby hasn't been out of it. Just has not been able to land the punches that he's trying to land. And Sam Tahiti is very quick, pretty strong too. And look at Burnaby. Burnaby switching righty to lefty. Scored with some punches. But then Tahiti.
Punches that are coming from Tahiti going to the body and going up on top.
Tahiti threw like 30 punches in the last 8 seconds.
Gosh. The onslaught of punches that are coming through, Dave. Let me tell you, that alone, you know, and some of them are very clean and some of them are not so clean, but he's getting the more activity out of these between both of them. All right, that wasn't a knockdown.
That was a push.
Right.
And I gotta tell you, Sam Tahiti is a bit of a wrestler. But a good puncher too, a good left hook.
And he's got power behind this.
Yeah, and
behind this
Burner has got a tough chin. He keeps getting hit, and coming back. And look at him. And Burnet's trying to put some on. Fahidi with a nice move on the ropes, but Burnet's coming forward.
Okay. It looked like that was more of a
That was
push.
a pull down. That was a pull down.
Yeah,
They've been both pulling each other down. Both exchanged jabs there. Burnet's definitely scoring with some punches.
Wow. Wow.
They are letting him go, George. Good exchanges.
Definitely good exchange by these two. Oh, my God.
Good, fast, 114-pound.
Oh, and a big two-punch combo by Fahidi. And that ends the round. Wow, what an exciting way to end
Good
the
fight. Good
night.
fight. Good fight. Wow. Good fight. Cesar Holmes is watching. What's up, Cesar? Ali Baruti. What's up, Ali? Edwin Young.
So we want to remind you
Edwin
guys.
Giovanni.
You still shouting them out? All right, so anyway, that was the last bout of the evening. We're waiting for the results. But next week, okay, 6 p.m., we will be back on.
We will not be on Thursday. We will not be on
Friday. Not be on Sunday either. So Saturday next week, 6 p.m. You can be able to watch us on Pug Life Boxing here on Facebook and YouTube. Let's see if we can. I don't know about YouTube, okay, but we'll try. We'll try to bring it on YouTube. If not, we'll bring the recorded version and we'll put it up later on. All right. Reason being is because out there in Yonkers, the signal out there for the Wi-Fi, they don't really have it at the PAL. So
all right, so just look for us on Facebook then. Don't even look for us on YouTube. We'll post it later on YouTube.
We'll see if we can bring it to you. We'll try.
Okay, no surprise there. I thought Sammy won that fight. Okay.
Yep. Good job. Good job to Sam. And he moves on in the Ringmasters tournament. Moves into this tournament.
So, very, very interesting fight. But you got to get these fights in. You got to get these fights in.
Yeah. So, a lot of credit to Barnaby Pantaleon, but that's the way it is. Sometimes you got to go back to the drawing board, and that's it.
And it's good for you. It's good that you came out. It's good that you fought. Get more fights.
Absolutely.
This is part of the game.
Absolutely.
All right. So
that's it.
That's
next
it.
week, 6 o'clock on Pug Life
Saturday.
Boxing.
Okay.
Saturday, 6 p.m. Pug Life Boxing. We will be back in this show, The Road to the Garden. All right. So for
George Hayes, Dave Steve,
this is
Pug Life.